and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
Traitor-in-chief, I like that. Did you want to kill von Bergov?
Did you want to kill von Bergov?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle.
Dabbler.
He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why did Istvan join up with you?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
I think he already was. But he was he was working with von Bergov while he joined Ojan Ziska here. But he apparently failed, whatever his mission was.
Well, why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
Oh. Yeah, boy do we ever. He kicked my ass and stole the sword I meant my Faradzi. It's like the last sword that Henry made with his father.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Laura Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
Oh yeah, he did. He's responsible for the murder of our parents too. So. Why did you attack us?
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov. But why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Rip Oates. The rest of our company. Man, I do like how Jan Ziska caught himself where he said like, yo, my men were good too, but it's like, they want that good. Little self-realization there. You know Catherine.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has
That's
tried
sus.
anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in
Best of the
sometimes,
worst?
but I do my best. As you saw with your own eyes.
I mean, you gotta respect them for, like, not letting them do anything to the ladies. That's respectable. How did you hear about the ravine?
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on! I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
Trust no one. Learned that from X-Files. What are you doing here, Godwin?
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did Semine come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well. What actually happened to Semine?
Unfortunately, they're all dead. Von Berghoff suspected something, and sent his men to Semine.
He wiped them all out.
And?
They murdered them. Every last one. And
And we helped them do it.
Well, that can't be helped. War is hell. Sometimes it's hard to know what's going on and who is really your enemy.
we thought...
War never changes,
I know.
chat.
You thought they were with me, and I wanted to kill you. Don't blame yourself. We all have our share of guilt.
But Sigismund most of all. If he hadn't come and taken the king captive, and started looting and plundering, none of this would have happened.
Amen.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay
Amen.
here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai.
That time.
Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Man, yeah, we took that. We beat that guy in the duel on the first try. I'm kind of proud. Kind of proud of myself in that one.
Oh, fucking
Oh, I don't want to see it. Okay, I want to see it.
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Just get it over with.
Took a deep pull so you can look at that eye. Oh, nasty business that.
Will he
You
survive?
discover archery range.
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Burgov comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting.
Okay.
And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it?
Oh, it's okay. I've already had
But
it.
if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves.
I
been a
wonder
hellishly
how he
long
would
day
feel
today.
if I told him how
God we
he
managed to survive until
already got to
evening,
know
at least.
Miss
Now it's
Clara
time to go to those who were
the
not
first
so
time he
lucky.
came here.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser
Nah, he
evil.
doesn't need to know that.
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samine.
Man, so much to unpack though.
Will you help me, Henry?
Wow, so much to unpack from that. There was so much exposition dump. And now we'll actually we switched sides. And yeah, and we saw Ishvan. But unfortunately, he was freed and able to escape. But hopefully, before this game's over, we can track him down and take him out and recover our sword. So that way, we can give our proper father Radzik.
It's really a shame you didn't
Blade
arrive earlier, Godwin.
Blacksmith
Why?
Bar,
Do you think things would have turned out differently?
faithful.
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilled blood.
Just like I need food and sleep.
Maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive.
Still alive
unlike
and kicking.
others, right?
That's my the 60. We can do that. Okay, good. There we go. We're good. We're good hunger-wise. Also, we need to check out. We got some levels. Empty available perk points. You will bleed noticeably slower. Still, if you don't bandage up, you'll die. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got an alchemy one. You can sell the potions you brew for 30% more. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. I do like that. Okay, Houndmaster. Loyal companion. When Mutt flees, the time it takes for him to come back to you is a quarter shorter. Yes. Oh, we already got that. Okay. Body heat. When sleeping in the wilderness, your dog keeps you warm. The bed quality will therefore increase by 20%, but not exceeding 50% of the bed quality. When you have your dog with you, your charisma is increased by 3. Okay. That sounds good. Alright. Survival. Firepower. If you have more than 30 fresh or dried herbs not spoiled in your inventory, your charisma will count as 2 more. If you cook, dry, or smoke an unspoiled ingredient of food after processing it, will have a 100% condition and does not apply to herbs, as they always have a 100% condition after drying, because of the perk. You can also get fur trophies, selected cuts of meat, and offal from killed game. When collecting herbs, you also gain a small amount of experience and strength skill. I like that. Drinking. Sorry. Under the influence of alcohol, you'll be less likely to be injured by falling from a height because the patron saint of drinkers has a protective hand over you. I have died to gravity. Take that, Mistress Death. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone of condition of 90% or higher, the weapon gains a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage. I do like that. And thievery. You're almost silent when using a lockpick, and if it happens to break, the sound will be 75% quieter. If you fail to successfully return through the doorway box during a thievery minigame, you won't steal anything, but your victim won't notice you. Oh, I definitely need that one. 11 more perks, huh? Warfare. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head would cost 20% less damage. Blocks would cost you 20% less stamina, and a shield and weapon would wear down 20% slower by blocking. Actually, hold on a second. When fighting against superior numbers, you gain a +2 bonus on the strength, agility, and warfare skills. In combat, your stamina will regenerate 10% faster. Yes! Oh, please. Yes. Blocks will cost, yeah, there we go, let's do that. 20% less stamina on blocks. Whenever you make a dodge, a perfect dodge, or sprint during combat, you gain a +3 bonus on the warfare skill, and your stamina replenishes 50% faster. Dude, I'm all about that stamina. All about that stamina. In combat, you can maintain a steady stance and use it to your advantage. When you don't sprint or dodge for 10 seconds in battle, you'll gain +20 to your armor. Sprinting or dodging will cancel this. Dude, it's awesome! This is some good stuff. Opening strike. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to uncovered zone, i.e. a zone your opponent isn't blocking from, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attack. Hell yeah. Fortune favors the bold. That is certainly true, but it often favors the prudent too. When it comes to sword fighting, you can be prudent and not rush your attack unnecessarily. With a full charge sword attack, your sword fighting skills will count 3 higher, so your attack will not only be stronger, but be harder to parry. Oh, hell yeah. After performing a sword combo or a master strike. I performed a master strike earlier. That was quite unexpected. But we just probably one-shot that dude. That dude was, he crumbled. It was beautiful. Each successful sword combo significantly reduces your opponent's agility and strength, making it harder for them to keep fighting and easier for you to defeat them. If you fight with only one one-handed sword weapon and keep your other hand free except for a torch, you're +5. Your craftsmanship level will count as 3 levels higher during blacksmithing. And all sword-like weapons will get 25% less damage. I gotta learn that. If you fight with a short sword, not a hunting sword or saber, its defense will be 30% higher, and your attacks and blocks will cost you 20% less stamina. Hell yeah. Dude, these, oh man. All these beautiful perks that cost me to use less stamina and recharge it faster. Glorious. If you cause bleeding with a saber attack, the target will bleed a quarter faster. Hell yeah. I like to cause people bleed. Shield breaker. Your heavy weapon attacks will be harder for opponents to block. With a shield, additionally, it would take less time to completely destroy opponent's shield with your blows. Ooh, I like that. 2 points left. Unarmed. If you fight unarmed against an opponent with a weapon, your unarmed combat skill will count as 5 points higher. Dude. For the first strike in combat, subsequent unarmed attacks will cost you 20% less stamina. It will be 10% stronger. The effect lasts for 30 seconds. This effect would also activate after performing a stealth takedown. Hardwood pro arms would take damage 25% slower. Okay. Boom.
We're here. Would you please?
Hey,
take
Rahi, how you
care
doing,
of
brother?
those poor
I'm doing
wretches
good.
and lay them to
And looking for you,
rest.
funny a little bit. I'm doing good. We finally survived that battle, and then we won a duel first try. And now we got to play as Godwin, and now we switched sides. Oh man, so much is going on. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Hosanna in excelsis. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam
I don't have a
dona
spade.
eis Domini. Et
Do you know anything about Teresa from the Ratoi Mill?
You mean that nice girl who saved your life in the ruins of Skalitz?
Aye. If
Yep,
she
how do
hadn't
you
shown
hurt?
up that time, Runt would have killed me. So do you know what she's up to?
Why? Did you promise her something?
I've definitely gotten better. Duel on the first try is very nice. Man, I just, I went for the attack and he kind of staggered and I kept on attacking and then eventually we slashed him in the face and he lost an eye. And he's like, okay, I'm good. And I'd be like, thug life, no. I found these right here. 3D glasses. I didn't put in the recycle thing when I left the movie theaters. I just brought them home with me. She's a pretty girl.
Well, like you said, she's a kind girl and quite pretty as well. I'd like to see her again when we get back to Sasau.
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days since she left. But if she likes you, I'm sure she'll wait for you.
I don't know how she'd feel if she found out I I had Clara, and then I redid some things, and I ended up having my way with a lady at the feast at von Berghoff's castle. Oh my boy Henry's quite the ladies' man. Who's looking after the church now?
Who's looking after the church while you're here?
Well, whoever it is, it's no concern of mine.
Wait, so you weren't kidding? You
The
aren't a priest anymore?
spiciest.
I'm afraid not. That little evening escapade of ours and your sermon in the church didn't escape the bishop's attention.
Ah. Someone turned you in, eh?
Let's just say I've had a running dispute with our bailiff for quite some time now. And what happened didn't help my case much.
So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Maybe I should earn a living getting people out of trouble.
Why not? You're good at it.
But I'm too old for that now.
Ah, that's called experience, Godwin.
Oh, Henry. Oh, I love you, Henry. He's like, that's called experience, Godwin.
Do you know where I can sleep in the castle?
You'll find your bed in that tiny little hut, right past the gateway to the lower castle.
Tom McKay, who does the voice of Henry here, he did some voice lines for Carnage on his stream for some of his notifications. I heard a few of them. They're rather good. Okay, so supposed to help him, right? Bury the dead. We need a spade. Okay, here we go. Very cool. He does such a good job voicing Henry. But one thing that, speaking of VAs, one thing I noticed is I think Godwin's got a different voice actor. I don't know why the voice actor from the first game's no longer here. Was no longer used, but I hope everything's alright.
Grant them eternal rest.
I like this voice actor, but and I love the KCD1 voice actor.
Kyrie eleison. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini.
I didn't really notice it when I was watching Ko's Cozy stream back on YouTube last night when I was editing my own videos for my YouTube, and he mentioned it, but I didn't hear it. But now that I played it, and I played as him, and I've heard him talk, it's definitely a different voice actor. Wonder what happened? Maybe a payment dispute, maybe schedule. I don't know.
Lord, grant them eternal rest.
Hope everything's alright. This guy does pretty good job. Is that it? Oh, we got one more. We just unlocked so many perks too. Ooh, our main level is 11 now. We actually got some armor here. Oh man, we're gonna have to work on getting, I guess, leg padding or leg coverings, so that way you can put armor on. Oh man. Oh, I can't wait to get a full suit of plate mail or something. It's gonna be freaking glorious.
Lord, grant.
Oh, I thought I had to talk to him. He does look a lot more knightly compared to him. Doing a fashion show. Hey. Don't be talking to Sparkles over here. Have you know? You can put it on at a drop of a hat. Okay, what do you need me to do, game? Bury the dead. Okay, I guess we gotta go find 3 bodies. Oh, okay. They're just right there. Sparkles will see you now. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Just a random small town with a.
Lord, grant them eternal rest. Benedictus.
The graveyard keeper just dressed like he got the most fanciest clothes in the whole county. Oh. He's not quite in the. Yeah, let's actually put him in the hole properly there. Anyway. You know what? After quite a bit of arduous work. Hey, there you go. Hey, ipso facto, it's perfect. I like it. See, I could do this easy peasy. You know, sweep the lady off the. Oh, jeez. No, it was not rob the dead. I didn't mean to do that. Let's not rob the dead in front of Father Godwin there. He might give us a good thumping on the head. Come at me, wolves. Me no Godwin there. Give you a good walloping. I'm not afraid of no wolves. Jeez.
What's wrong with you? You can't rob the dead. Give up.
Easy! I surrender!
What am I? Oh my god.
I won't let you get away with.
Alright, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Now,
I learned
let's
town
have
garrison.
a look at what you've stolen.
No!
Show me the goods.
No. No. You're not taking anything from me. No. No.
It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
Oh, dang.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
Couldn't help
He's on patrol, I reckon.
that tragedy in Seville.
Oh, hi,
Was
Wall.
that
How you
also the
doing?
choice of
Nice
a
to meet
lesser
you.
of two evils?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
He came
Do
out
you
of my.
think things would have turned out
He
different?
came
I don't know.
out of my blind
Aldo
spot.
was truly guilty.
I wasn't trying to steal
but
anyway.
To kill and to punish are two different
I'm
things.
hitting the E key.
God gave us the power
I'm
to
so.
punish.
Ugh.
But we have to deal with
My
our
finger's like,
consciences
press the
ourselves.
damn E
If
key.
you don't
Rob
watch
him.
out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilled blood.
Bad finger.
Maybe
just
all
wants
these
to-
hardships
she wants to
will
steal.
be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others. Right?
Yep.
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand.
Holy
Trust
God,
me,
these people
it's
come
all
out
the
of
same
nowhere.
to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
I wish I could skip through this like quicker.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of politicians and traitors. Well, it seems that has nothing to do with what happened here. We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches
Yeah.
and lay them to rest? In the
But
meantime,
I gotta do everything I did before.
Do you know where I can sleep?
you'll find...
Do you know any?
You mean...
Aye, so do you know what?
Why?
Well, I'd like...
I did. But if she...
Who's looking?
Well,
Wait, so...
let's just say...
So...
I don't... But I'm...
Ah, that's...
Maybe they had some good stuff. No, I'm not gonna disrespect. I'm not gonna disrespect Godwin over there. I'm gonna be a good boy. There'll be plenty of time for stealing.
When's the last time I ate something?
I don't have any saver snaps on me right now, so I can't do that. But I have to save and quit, which means I have to close the game out, then reload up, and yeah, it's not worth it. I'll be a good boy. My pesky manners here. Cause look, he's already there. He knows. He can read minds, right? He stopped talking about these evil things. How dare you know? No, that wasn't a miss, cause I think my finger was like, I'm like, no, that's the freaking F key, not the E key. Ah! Lost the war. Lost the bloody war, as they say. Wow. Okay. Man, that's some good bread, isn't it? Some good bread, sir. He's like, he nodded. He's like, he wasn't there. I guess I wasted. You know what? I wasted enough time. I just want your money. That's all anything he had worthwhile on him. Okay, come on. See, he's gone. Look, see, he's right over there. At least you don't have to put him in there perfectly. Wait, where was it? Oh, there was it here. There we go.
Lord, grant them eternal rest.
Yeah, that's all I want from you. Here we go. It's a few groschen, but I'll take it. Oh, he didn't even get the proper
I'm as
rock.
hungry as a wolf.
He didn't even get like proper rocks or anything. Gotta get a few spread out. Wow, yeah, 43 nourishment. Ooh, we're gonna need to get some more food, don't we? Yeah, I'm not eating anything if it's like at 0 or low, like low quality, because we're good. Okay, good. We're not poisoned. Oh, you finished.
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out.
Gotta
I have
stay
something
fit
that'll
for
get
the
your
ladies.
blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin,
and
couldn't
combat.
can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
I'll take you there in the midnight hour. You will feel my power. And it's like all the women that we've been with. We didn't really have to try. It was like instant riz in a Soba 9000. Bam. Didn't really have to try too much. Girls knew what they wanted, and that was it. What's the... Okay. What, he still got that? There's no way we were able to get that anyway. There's just no way we're going back here. Not, like, unless we have a quest later that exists back there. And now, like, we're on the opposite sides here. Henry's just got such a way. He just telepathically speaks to the women and just sends them images.
You're really
Man.
gonna kick out of this.
You just fall in love with them. Except for Catherine. Catherine doesn't want anything to do with them.
Are you ready? You really...
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before.
Why are you on?
With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right end for a change.
What smells so bad here? You get to use a pistol.
What smells so bad here?
Schwarzpulver. Or gunpowder, brother. It may stink, but it's damn
Gunpowder,
flammable.
brother. I like this guy.
And quite dangerous if you don't know how to handle it, eh?
Right. Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do.
I've heard of those. Those must have been bombards. A terrible weapon of the Turkish Sultan.
How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard, when you're careful.
Explain it to me in detail.
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal barrel in the front, and you hold it in the back. First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet, but then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that.
All right, hand on. The hand on. I guess it's supposed to be handgun, but handgun is a terrifying modern weapon. Its slow loading speed and accurate aim are balanced by its sheer destructive force and the fear it causes amongst enemies. To fire, you must have a projectile equipped in your ammo slot. Hold right click to load pistol, hold right click down to aim, and then left click to fire. Okay. So it pretty much works like
Good.
crossbow.
Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
You look like
We
you're all
don't
in
we don't
one
want
piece.
that.
So
we don't
you'll
want
surely
that.
be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry, I'm sure beginner's
You
luck
say
will protect
what?
you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
Amen.
So let's get to it.
That's the best prayer. Oh, dude, this is so cool. Oh man, we get to actually use a firearm, medieval firearm. He still has 8 more. He'll be okay as long as he doesn't have to count to 10.
Aha! That's how it's done.
Okay, I think we better aim before you light the wick. Alright, he only knows how to count to 5, so we're good.
Look and learn.
Well, show off then, Godwin. They won't lie about the inaccuracy, though. Ooh, damn.
My God, this really is a diabolical contraption. Holy balls!
That's gonna
What
take
a
take some practice.
And that stench! Ah!
It's got quite a kick, huh?
What was
What
that facial
a load
reaction
of
by Henry there?
bollocks.
He's like,
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing
None.
the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
in the words of Monkey Jeebus. Yeah, it was a good cut. I die. Oh dang! I need. Oh, I shouldn't say it. I need Carl Urban to say it. A diabolically dangerous weapon.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
The
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to Placard
Billy Butch,
anymore.
that's right.
Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me.
No one can say that.
Let the
that word
youngster
better than
here
him.
take it.
What? Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you'll have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us
We got
tomorrow.
a pistol and we got 20
I
lead
better hit
balls.
the hay.
Also,
You do
giggity.
what you want, but keep out of trouble. Got it?
If you want me to stay out of trouble, you shouldn't have given me a gun. Try to get new allies, go to sleep in the cabin, load supplies on the cart. You feel like the guards shouldn't really be allowed to have a hand cannon. I think he's better off with a hand cannon than me at the moment.
Hey, Henry, come up here.
I'll be right with you.
There's a
Until I
beautiful
can at
view-
least get used to it. If I get it down pat, I'm gonna start blasting everybody. I'm just gonna have like a bazillion freaking lead balls. I'm gonna be like,
They're injured, just like our men.
Plenty of ours are already pushing up daisies, and these bastards are responsible.
hey, what's that, Clara?
Enough. What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat
Don't be
those
talking to my
wounded
girl.
prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
Who are you talking about?
They brought in 2 noblemen who survived the massacre. They call one of them a little head.
Little head.
Herman Littlehead.
Aye, that's him. He took a good thrashing, and these 2 won't let me treat him.
Shut your trap. and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need treatment.
Of course. Sir Michael was right.
Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And
That's
second,
I'll treat your wound.
I'm a blacksmith. I can set bones. I can help you with those injured men myself. I reckon Clara would appreciate my help.
If you don't do more harm than good.
Hey, come on, girl.
So you're a healer, are you? Ha!
He's only bluffing, Pashko.
I'm not bluffing. But if you prefer for your men to die, then have it your way.
What did you say? I'll bash your teeth in, you swine.
Oh, damn, we failed.
I'll kill you.
Oh, jeez, here we go. Added make things difficult, didn't you?
Filthy vermin.
Fun.
Useless.
Just like your face. Big disgrace. Kicking your can all over the place. Nope. Oh, it's like that? Like that, sir? I feel like he was leaning back. Lean back. My mind on my money. Face on my fist.
I'm wounded.
Madman. Why'd he do that?
Christ. Take that.
Filthy vermin.
Hold on a second. What?
Peace and quiet.
Oh, no.
Beat you to a bloody...
These days, no one's ever really safe.
Oh, how you like that?
Back.
All you gotta do is let me help you.
I can still take you.
What?
I can still take you.
Why'd he do it?
Show what you're made
my
of.
stamina back.
That's enough, lad. Do what you want with those pieces of
That's
shit.
called getting
They're your captives.
your butt kicked.
Clara just wants to treat them. That's all. The rest is up to Zizka. Neither of us have any say in the matter.
What do I care? Just leave me alone already. Get out of my sight. More.
Put him in the
That's
stocks.
a lot of blood. This should stop it.
In the stocks.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Henry. They're in rough shape.
Oh, you meant that guy. Yeah, put him in the stock.
They shouldn't have yelled at you. They're brutes.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners, were you?
What of it? You're the only woman here. And the only healer. They could show a little gratitude. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those two poor fellas.
Thanks. Really.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Brownie points.
It seems chance has brought us together again.
And you know what? I'm glad. The men were betting on whether Zizka would execute you himself or only have you hanged.
Only?
Does
Only.
it matter? You're alive and well, and now one of us, at least, a little. Sorry, I'd love to chat, but I have a line of patients waiting for treatment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help. I hope you can do something for them.
I'll gladly do anything you need. Just tell me.
I reckon you don't know much about healing, do you? But it's true. I have more work than I can handle. I'll take any help I can get. All right, then. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visiting the injured. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
Roger that.
What are their names?
Mark, Sverk, and that poor Kodsleek. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
First of all, no one can do the flying crane kick unless they're the dandy boy. Second of all, no one trusts the stocks. Unless you're locked up in them because you've been a bad boy.
Listen, I need some quick advice.
What would you like to know?
That was not very funny. Vomiting, bleeding.
What about bleeding? Should I bandage the wound?
Aye. A bandage will stop the bleeding, but you should first make sure there isn't a fracture.
Fracture.
What should I do about a fever and headache?
Look over the man
Take some
thoroughly.
Tylenol.
The fever could be caused by gangrene in a wound.
Ooh.
That needs to be cleaned and cauterized. He should also drink a lot of water. Chamomile is good too. And a marigold decoction should help for the fever.
My girl knows her stuff. First you gotta clean it, and then you gotta burn it. Wait.
What should I do with a vomiting patient?
If the patient is dozing off and spouting nonsense, he's fine. He just took a solid blow to the head. You just have to make sure he doesn't fall asleep and put a cold compress on his forehead. But if he's also thirsty, then God help him. That means he's bleeding internally, and there's nothing we can do for him.
Otherwise, he's fine. Okay, got it. He's fine. He just took a bonk to the head. Yeah, it's fine. Happens all the time. This is the this is medieval times after all.
How should I treat a burn?
Wash it with water and gently daub it with marigold ointment.
There we go. Okay.
Then just lightly dress it and give the patient some chamomile to calm his nerves.
I'm gonna kill these people, aren't I?
Can I give them something to eat?
Certainly. A good strong broth would be best, or a potion that will bring his strength back. But be careful with head injuries and internal bleeding. Eating and drinking will only make it worse.
Right. Huh. Hey, I think. Yeah. Hey, that guy lost his head. He's still floating about. Oh, just his nerves, but yeah, just in case, tell him to walk it off. He doesn't have a head. Oh. Sounds like a Tuesday.
What's the proper way to treat a wound?
That's not hard. Always clean the wound first, and then lightly bind it with
I
a
remember
bandage.
like playing baseball and stuff, and I got hit in you know where, like out in the field. Walk it off. Like, oh. that was the best way though. All right, thanks, girl. You're the best. So. Oh, that's for you to handle.
Greetings to you two.
He will never get ahead in life that way, but he'll be okay with a few laps around the building. Yeah, that's definitely why my PE coach and then football and baseball coach always said, "Do your laps." Oh wait, that's because I was a troublemaker. I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Hey, that's my name. Why do you have my name, sir? Oh, look at that. I'll tell you one thing though, like any sports team I've been a part of, they always talk about, hey, go run some laps. Oh, you don't like it? Go run some laps. Oh, hey, everybody got an idea. Run some laps, get some exercise. Run out some of that extra energy. And then what happens in the Marine Corps? Run some laps. Like, geez, I'm tired of running laps. Well, in the Marine Corps, it's like, run like 3 miles, 20 miles. Yeah. And now, of course, I'm trying to, like... That's an interesting backdoor. Trying to get in shape, lose the fat. Do some running along with walking. Oh, here I am. Oh, we can take the food, but we can't take the turnips. Okay. We can do a little side quest here. Okay. Oh wow, no, that's red. That's a story quest. Load supplies onto the cart. Okay, we'll do that next. Go to sleep in the cabin. And then we'll get it.
Hey,
Oh, I read
Henry,
that.
come up here.
Yeah. 1 second.
Sorry, but I'm completely knackered.
Me too. But there's a really nice view of the sunset from up.
Oh, he wants to watch
It
the
was a
sunset. with
hard
me.
bloody day today, eh?
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're going to have to change sides before luck smiles on us.
Look on the bright side. We survived. And that's the main thing, right? I hear we're going back to Ratai tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking von Berghoff once and for all. Though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, and nearly hanged, all because of him. Just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
You weren't very responsible. Aren't you afraid of what Anish was saying? You did what you could.
You did what you could. It's just that circumstances turned against us.
Exactly. Thank you, Henry. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circumstances. Either way, I'll never forget this little trip of ours.
Same here. Al dentes fortuna jivat.
Ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all over. So, what do you say to rolling a few dice together?
If you have anything to bet with, my lord.
Don't worry about me. What about you? Aren't you completely skinned?
I still have a few groschen.
Thanks for your concern, but I still have a few groschen.
Maybe not for long.
Uh-oh.
Enough talk. Let's let the wings of our Fortuna carry us away.
Oh, the king. Oh, hey. Okay, I don't know what good this dice would do, but let's.
Oh, Fortuna! May the best player win.
Okay, I gotta try to remember what I. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Okay. If you have any dice in the inventory, you can choose to use them before starting the game. Most dice have special properties that you can read about in the descriptions. These allow you to use special techniques to improve your luck. Also, the game. You start the game by rolling all 6 dice. Select the scoring dice you want to keep, put them to the side, and gain points from at the end of your turn. Then roll the rest again. You can keep rolling until you run out of dice. However, if you don't roll a single scoring die, you will lose all points gained. Ooh, that's probably about as bad as busting. The auto dice is to finish your turn and score your points before you run the risk of not rolling a single scoring die. The first player to reach the scoring goal is the victor. You can see on the point information for the current game in the bottom left. I know one like a snake eyes will be worth. I know 3 of them is like 1,000. I think one's 100 and 2 is I can't remember. Okay, yeah, 3 ones is 1,000. 3 twos is 200. 3 threes is 300. So okay, so from 2 to 6, you get 3. You get 3 of those of a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Then that's just you get 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So like 100. Increments of 100. Okay. But if you get 3 ones, 3 snake eyes, that's 1,000. All right. And then 4 twos would be 400, so they end up being 100 a pop. Or wow, 5 twos is 800. Damn, 6 twos is 1,600. Okay. You can make an ordinary game of dice more interesting by using a badge. If you and your opponent have a badge at the same level, 10 silver or gold, you can make use of them during your game. Every badge has a different property that affect the rules of the